and welcome to our very first BBCAN7 phone interview with Arisa, where we're just going to quickly be checking in and see where her head is at before the premiere episode tomorrow night. Now, look, if you guys want to know what we're doing all season for BBCAN, I am so excited to tell you. First of all, you can see all of our content over on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com/BBCAN. As long as you go there after March 10th. The website is still kind of under construction. We are working on updating it and fixing it all. It should be done by March the 10th. In the meantime, you can check out all of our shows as well over on YouTube. And if you're watching there, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. It's a really great way to help support our shows. You can also check out the audio and video feeds over on iTunes of not just this show, but all of our shows. So if you are watching on iTunes, make sure you give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. Of course, we will be live daily doing live feed spoiler shows, recaps with previous house guests, and so much more over on YouNow. So make sure you become a fan over there at yourrealityrecaps.com/YouNow. You'll get alerted every time we go live. You can hang out in the chat room, and it's just a great way to experience all of our shows live. Of course, if you want to continue or another way to help support our shows, consider becoming a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Patrons get access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, weekly shows just for patrons, and of course, we will be doing these special after shows with the BBCAN house guests. So after we're live on YouNow for everyone, then we go into the private group and we have our patron show. It's more like a one-on-one time with the house guests and you. Of course, lastly, if you want to just make a one-time donation, you can always do that anytime at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Without your guys' support, we would not be able to keep all of these shows going. We are live every single night of the week covering reality TV, so we are very appreciative for any support. Now, that being said, let's get on the phone with the lady you all want to hear from. It's Arisa. Hey, Arisa, how you doing?
Hey, Eric. So happy to talk to you. You excited?
I am so excited. The fans are so excited. And you know the deal here. I always like to take questions from the fans for you that are kind of like the most popular ones that we are getting. So I just want to fire some of them away at you quickly.
Sure. Great.
Now, we did our cast assessment yesterday with Maddie.
Oh, fun.
And when she heard that I was going to be talking to you today, she said, please, Eric, can I ask Arisa a question? And I said, all right.
Cool, let's hear it.
This first question is from Maddie, and she wants to know, what do you think was your most memorable eviction? So is there one eviction that like stands out in your mind that is the most memorable?
Okay, that's impossible to answer. That's like asking me to, think of my favorite kid, and I happen to have had, let's see, 6 seasons worth of children.
Okay.
But I feel like it's very, very hard to top the shock factor of the finale of season 1. I think to this day, I've just never seen anything like that before. Well, actually, I did at the Oscars, but that was when that was going down between La La Land and Moonlight. I was like, been there, done that, seen this movie before. But I think, it was very hard to top that. I know afterwards, some people were absolutely convinced that this was all, fake and it was all planned. Let me tell you, there were hundreds of people who were alive in that crowd, and not one of those people would tell you that. It was shocking. It was a lot. It was.
Let me ask you this question from Kathleen P. And hundreds of people, I seem like, keep wanting to know this. Do you think that we will ever see a BB Canada versus BB US season?
Well, I can say I can only dream. I mean, I am a fan in that way. Would I like to see it? Hell to the yes. Like, yes, I would. Is that in the cards? I'm not really sure. I mean, everybody sort of has their own, each country has their own thing, but I feel like as the world gets smaller in terms of technology, I feel like we're going to be seeing some of these crossovers. And would I love to see it? Absolutely.
I wanted to take a question from Denise Kelly, who wants to know, who would you want to be in an alliance with if you could ever play the game? Like, let's just say we're in this alternate world where Arisa gets to go in for a day. You have to pick someone to be in an alliance. I know it's kind of like picking your favorite, Arisa, but we're not saying that.
It is.
We're not saying it's picking your favorite. It could be for a myriad of reasons.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what the ingredients of this person would be.
Okay, perfect.
Would they need to be a little bit more of a target than me? Absolutely.
Okay.
Would I be able to trust them implicitly? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe that if we actually made it to the end, I would beat them? That would be a prerequisite. I think people who do well at Big Brother usually make it to the end with a couple people who believe that they're your ride or die. Right. It's not the only way to win, but we've seen it happen before. Tamar was great for that. She had, 3 people convinced. It didn't even matter who she wanted to take. She just had to make sure that everyone left in the game would take her to the end, and that worked like a charm. Right. Tyler, he was, he did a really good job of making everybody feel like they were their number one. I mean, these things can either help or hurt because, of course, Tyler did not win the game. So that's just one aspect of the game. But finding a ride or die is kind of amazing. Sometimes it's a showman. Dimitri and Ika are a great example of 2 people who, Ika didn't go in there thinking that she was going to end up in a showman. So look, they're still together. It's wild. Brittany and Sarah in season 3, they hit it off immediately. I mean, minutes after walking into the game, they decided that they had each other, and they really did until the very last moment they could. Right. So I'm always surprised by who links together, and because there's so many alliances and so few of them actually stand the test of time.
Right. Speaking of Ika, this season we now see that Ika is doing behind the scenes before the show's air. Isn't that? I am so excited for that. I always love the behind the scenes stuff.
Me too. Like, not everybody wants to see how the sausage is made, but I certainly do. And it's always great to have a guide, somebody who you love watching as it is. I mean, this is the thing about Ika. Love her or hate her, you cannot take your eyes off of her. She's such a unique part of Big Brother Canada. So I'm really, really happy for her that she's getting to do the stuff with ET Canada.
Exactly. Natalia wants to know, you mentioned your kids before. Are your kids huge Big Brother fans? Did they love watching the show? Or are they like, nah?
Well, you know what? I actually don't let them watch the show yet. I think they have lots of time to be corrupted by the world of reality television, but they do watch the challenges, and that's one thing I'm so proud of. And they watch the house tour. They love the design element of it, and they love watching people compete. So I don't think they're quite ready for anything racy or any of the fighting that sometimes happens in Big Brother, but they are here for the design and the competitions. And they also like to see what I get to do. Like, sometimes I get to look like I'm on a boat in the middle of a foggy swamp like I was at the finale of last year, or look like I'm in the middle of a jungle like the end of season 5, or that I'm a hologram like the end of season 4. And they get a kick out of all that stuff. And to be honest, so do I.
It is amazing. And speaking of the decor, I saw that Susan Fontaine wants to know, it seems like there is influence from BBUK this season. Do we, I guess it's Trevor, right? Trevor is the one who is kind of responsible a little bit for that in that theme. Like, do you feel like there are influences in the design this season from BBUK?
I mean, I see it. Obviously, I was in the UK. Trevor Boris, who's one of our executive producers, worked on the UK season, the last Pavilion season they had. I also think that there's a lot in terms of Big Brother that has to do with the eye. So there are, remember, Big Brother's in 48 countries. We often think about the US version of the US or the UK version, but there are many more. Like, they just finished, I believe, Big Brother Israel. just ended, and they had a big eye that they walked through, actually. I don't know if you saw their set as well. So there are some references that will continue to be used around the world, but did I feel a sense of loss specifically about BBUK because of this? I absolutely. And I love the influences. I want that to happen. I think this is such a unique property around the world. No other show has feeds like this. No other show gets you this deep into the characters that you're watching, even in a reality sense. So I feel like it is special, and I love that we're able to sort of inspire each other from territory to territory.
I absolutely love it. I am going to be very upset if someone does not sit on that gold chair and say, "Who is she?"
Who is she?
I need it. I need someone on the gold chair screaming, "Who is she?" Now, look.
Listen, when I saw that gold chair, I had the exact same thought you did. I was like, yes.
Somebody needs to do it. Now, look, Arisa, we know that, this is coming out before the premiere, which is Wednesday night, tomorrow night.
That's right, yeah.
So we can't really give away any spoilers or talk about anything, but I was hoping, Sephi wants to know, what are the fashions we can look forward to from Arisa this season? We always love looking at your clothes and what you're wearing. There are fans that think that your outfits are kind of a clue as to who could be evicted each week.
Whoa!
Did you not know that? Oh, there is. Oh, yes.
There are theories? Oh, wow. I did not know that. Oh, my God. Well, I'll be very, very happy to share that with our stylist, Lisa Williams. But listen, I'm about to live out all of my Spy Master fantasies. We're going to be serving a lot of glam, a lot of old school Hollywood glam this season, but also the kind of stuff that makes me feel powerful. So I hope you're going to love the look for the premiere, because it is something that screams old spy movie. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, we love it, Arisa. We cannot wait. We will be tuning in tomorrow night, and we cannot wait to share this season with you, Arisa.
Same. I can't wait to hear all of your fantastic coverage. You've always been such a great supporter of the show, and I know you're one outlet that our former house guests love visiting, because you are so knowledgeable and you really love the game as much as they do. So thank you for all that you do, Eric.
Well, thank you right back, Arisa. And we will be seeing you online. We know we will. We know we will be seeing all you guys have to say online. Thank you so much for talking with us, Arisa.
Okay, thanks again.
Bye,
take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, that about wraps up our quick phone interview with Arisa. Now, again, don't forget, we are going to be doing these every single Friday. So, on Thursdays each week after the eviction, if you tweet me your questions with hashtag YRRLive, just tweet them to me at Reality Recaps, I will ask the evicted house guests your questions on this show, which will come out every single Friday all season long. Again, it will be on YouTube, so make sure you thumbs up and subscribe over there. It will be on iTunes, 5-star rating and a nice review. And of course, we will try and collect everything on our website after March the 10th at yourrealityrecaps.com/BBCAN. If you want to watch our daily shows, well, we are covering reality TV. Make sure you become a fan. It's totally free over on YouNow at yourrealityrecaps.com/YouNow. You can become a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron for access to our patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, weekly shows just for patrons, and of course, the after shows all season long. There are other great free ways to support. If you guys have any Amazon shopping to do, yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon, and if you like gaming, check us out on Twitch at yourrealityrecaps.com/Twitch, where sometimes late at night, we can play a game of Fortnite. But look, you are here for Big Brother Canada. We are so excited to have an amazing season with all of you. And it's starting right now. We'll see you guys every single night of the week talking BBCAN. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.